above beyond.
Not.
Pull it together, y'all. Pull it.
They know Skittles.
It's Friday. Well, it's Friday.
Shaking a while out.
It's Friday for me every day. Look at that thumb. That's a thumbprint. Oh, no.
Look at that thumb. Oh, jeez. I don't want to look at that thumb.
Why? That's the fingerprint of Christ upon him.
You guys, it's so hot out here. You can literally fry an egg on the sidewalk.
Oh,
and
man.
it's only 11:38.
That's free
I
cooking.
went outside and I had my phone with me, and within 5 minutes, my phone overheated and shut down on me.
Dang,
Yeah,
you,
where
It's
you
that hot.
you need better
Where
phone.
you at?
Dang, that's crazy.
I'm in Illinois. I'm in
Oh,
closer to St. Louis.
yeah, I'm in Florida. Yeah.
I'm in Indiana, and it's 88 right now, and it's 12:39. So it's about to be hot. About to be a hot day.
Yeah, it's 86 here.
Nina, they don't know nothing about
They
it.
have no idea. It's 180 degrees here, y'all. Stop crying.
Oh, it's 180 degrees, and there's earthquakes, and there's sharks flying in water spouts coming at our house. Oh, yeah. Florida's so terrible.
Hey,
And you wouldn't last 5 minutes in Florida. You would see a
Not at
palmetto
all.
bug and start screaming with that high-pitched voice running down the street.
He gonna say, hey, he goes,
I can't take it.
even
Is that
though-
a lizard?
Even though
That
I
is
never
lizard.
screamed, and I was just showing you guys because I thought it was cool.
no, baby.
Oh, Lord. I can't wait till you come to
hey,
Florida.
did y'all just talk about alligators and lizards?
We don't hear you, Trot.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, you're on mute.
Oh, my bad. Hey, did y'all just talk about alligators and lizards?
Yes.
We were gonna.
I got.
All the time.
Hey, I got a joke. I got a joke. Y'all ready?
All right, ready.
All right. So one day, in the swampy forest area, there was a smell, and the lizard caught on to it. And the lizard followed that smell all the way to this big old tree. And he looked up there and he seen a monkey. And it was already kind of, it was like real early in the morning, so it was still kind of dark. And he was like, started knocking on that tree. Do, 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 do. And the monkey ran over there and he's like, what? He's like, hey, man, what does that smell? And he said, that's that green leafy substance. And he's like, I don't know what it is, man, but I want some more of it. And he's like, well, come on up here. So he touches out with this freaking monkey. And he's out of there, like he's done. He got the munchies, he's thirsty, and he's like, man, I'm thirsty. And the monkey's like, hey, well, there's a river right over there. Just go over there and get you something to drink. And he's like, all right. So he goes over there and he's drinking, and there's this big old alligator, like watching him. And the alligator is like, man, I was going to eat you, but I smell some green leafy substance. Where'd you get that at? And he's like, oh, there's a big old tree over there. Monkey up there got all kinds. He's like, all right. So he goes over there and he goes, just make sure you knock on the tree. So he goes over there and he knocks on the tree and the monkey looks down and he goes, dang, lizard, how much water did you drink?
Bro. Bro.
In the words of Trot.
In the words of Trot, run that by somebody next time before you say it.
In the words of Trot.
Rod, that was your worst one ever. I gotta give you a complete F on that one.
I
That
don't
was a
care.
complete
I don't
fail.
care. I
I'm so
thought it was
sorry.
funny.
I've laughed at almost all your jokes.
Hey,
but
I thought
that
it was-
one, I couldn't even unmute for a minute. I had to
Well,
be
sounds
hey,
like
is
it
he
sounds
serious?
like you've been hanging out with the wrong crowd. Maybe you need to hang out with people who have a better
No,
sense
I've
of
been
humor.
hanging out with you. You've done a lot better.
Yeah, let's just.
I don't care. It was it was funny to me. Y'all gotta understand. I've never done a drug, so that was funny to me. Okay, maybe y'all done too many, and you're like, yeah, that's lame. I don't know. I don't know what the
Yeah,
problem is.
that might
All
be
right,
it.
that's what it
that
is.
Just might be it.
That's what it is.
Now he's throwing jabs at addictions.
No, I don't know. It was funny to me when I heard it. Okay, bibbidi bobbidi. I don't know what to tell you. It was funny.
Before this, I
Can you
never
guys
heard of
imagine?
Puerto Rican Stewie.
Can you guys imagine
when all of you guys are at Trot's house on the 17th and Mackenzie has to listen to you guys do the high-pitched voice, all of you at once. Oh, she's going to unalive you.
Hey, Dustin Shopper said, did you proofread it before saying it out loud?
For real. Good question.
Gee, that's funny. That's funny.
It's literally what I said.
No, Christian, but you said it. So it was funnier when Dustin said it.
Every time someone says something, you're like, I said that. That's what I was thinking.
Christian, it was funny when you said it. Christian, what's the problem? I don't get it.
Wants the street cred.
I don't get it. It was funny when he said it. I don't understand. I do not understand. What is the difference? Yeah, he's acting like it wasn't funny when he said it. It was funny when you said it too. Everyone can have a day off. The dogs are going to go wild with those high pitches. Christian is in his belly. Christian, where you at, bro? He's like, well, at the time I'm kind of holding my baby. Yeah, I don't know. Is my heifer even in here?
Hello, everyone. Blessings.
What's up? What's going on?
Okay.
What is going on? Guys, y'all don't forget that a Grit Mastery family is only an hour long. I had a couple of people, not just yesterday, but the day before, say, hey, like, you were up and you were off. Like, you were up for 30 minutes. And I said, well, I was up for an hour. The one before that, it was an hour and 40 minutes. And the one before that, it was like 2 hours and 40 minutes. I was like, but Grit Mastery Family is only going to be an hour long. That's it. I have to literally put a time on that one. I understand there may be a time it went 2, but it's going to be rare. I'm telling you, it's going to be an hour long. And remember, when my wife goes back to work, she's not going to be able to do so many of them. So she's able to come in right now. But like I said, maybe on Saturdays or something. That was loud.
Is she there right now?
No. No, she's not here. Right. Well, we're doing descaled right now. This is not a Grit Mastery family. So. And I haven't even made a descaled Grit Mastery family emblem yet. I just throw Grit Mastery family up there. Like, literally, it's just I wrote it with my finger on my freaking tabby, my tabby, while I was eating Cheetos. All right, let's serve.
You should make it with like 2 pictures of like you and Mackenzie. And then, like, make Mackenzie's look like she's one of the Catholic saint paintings, like she's a saint in the painting. And then your picture will be like from that AI Christian, the one he made when you're like a little trot toy. So,
hey,
she'll be like looking Satanized, and you'll be
I'll make her a nun, and then I'll be on her little rosary, little trot be on her rosary.
Have it on her neck.
Yeah, she'll be having with all the little beads.
You gotta do Hail Kinseys to get to Trot.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Like one of those charm bracelets. So make it like one of those charm bracelets where you can collect many.
I'm a Pandora.
So, hey,
Pandora.
So it'd be like a little
a trot Pandora charm. That's hilarious.
So it'd be like a little. It'd be like a little trot, and then his hat, and then like maybe some sandals, and then like a concordance. A little tray on there. I don't know. Christian said he's literally on it. That he's gonna make some pocket-sized trots, like literally for real. I was like, you probably can.
Yeah, you probably can. They have some pocket-sized Jesuses now. Yeah, what would not do as well?
Are we going to leave them around gas stations like we do the little Jesus?
No, we're not. No.
WTD that?
Oh, my gosh. No. Hey.
That's what they do with them.
Hey. Oh, well, you know what? Hey, you know what? We can advertise with it. We can put like the descaled.
That's exactly what it is.
Well, okay. Yeah, why not? Shoot. I don't see why not. I'm just trying to figure out how much they're going to be. They're probably going to be $1 a piece. Hopefully not, though. They're like that big. You could just have the shirt that says, you know, it's got the descaled logo, and then it says, you know, the TikTok descaled, and then on the back YouTube or something like that. I mean,
can we get a black and white bracelet, black on one side, white on the other, with neon green descaled letters that say, like, what would descale do? Like,
what would descale do? Oh, man, I don't know. Hey, the what would Jesus do people would start calling that blasphemy, and they start a fight, like on the internet. That'd be weird.
What do you guys think you're Jesus?
Yeah, so far to get someone to create. Hold on a second. So far to create a model and print just one is like $400. To print one. But what if you hold on a second? But what if you print 500? How much are they a piece? I can understand to make the mold and all that. I get that because I get coins and stuff made. We probably need to get some descaled coins made.
How dare you ask Chris, baby?
You could be like, you thought G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip was the... I'm not going to say that word. But have you seen the pocket trot?
Yeah.
Have you seen the pocket trot? Yeah. I ain't lying. I had a dude from another country tell me one time, he was like, Trot, is there any way, like maybe I can put you in a bottle and put you in a pocket? Right? I was like, but he's from another country. So why is Christian on the panel and can't talk? Christian's on the panel and can't talk? What do you mean? What happened?
Christian responded already.
He's a woman. He's being silent.
He's a
all right, bro. That's the line.
He's like, that's the line. I can't stand no more.
That right there did it.
That was it. That was it. He's like, you just wait till I show up to a Texas event. I'm choking everybody out.
If anybody does have the mold, like for a 3D printer, I have some friends that could do that probably for free. So just
you
send that my way.
CJ, are you at home right now?
I just got home, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have a 3D printer.
I thought you said you.
Friends have.
Yeah, you're not gonna freaking run down your friend's 3D printer, dude.
Oh, but I can print one. And I would definitely do that. So if anybody,
but don't you just have to get the diagram? Like, don't you have to just print out the blueprints and you can print it out?
Yeah, I just need blueprints. That's all.
Yeah, matter of fact, if your friend has a 3D printer, tell him you want to do a joke on a friend, and say, "Hey, this is a picture of my buddy. I want to make a little bitty him. Can you do it for me?" I guarantee they know how to do it if they own a 3D printer.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Yeah, do it.
I just need the or whatever.
No, I have a 3D printer. I just don't do idols.
Yeah, it's only an idol if you idolize it. It's only an idol if you idolize it, like worship it or bow down to it.
Yeah, but I don't trust my flesh. So
you'd have to make it like
I don't trust my flesh.
Which is
Dre's like, I might be tempted to worship it. That's not good, buddy. We need to pray. We need to pray later. Like, I got an old Ninja Turtle. I don't ever feel like one day I'm going to be like, oh, turtlest of the ninjas. Like, I don't ever feel like I'm going to do that.
But the turtle never showed you shadows. So that
yeah,
makes
it did,
sense.
bro. What? Bro, yeah, it did. What? You never seen season 4, episode 9? What? The Shadow Master? What? Yeah, bro, they show shadows.
Boy, shut up, bro. Jennifer, I'm going to give you your spot back in a minute. I'm just trolling one for a second. I'm going to give you your spot back.
I just came up here to troll. It's all right.
Yeah, then y'all seen those?
These
they're kind of like
lives really hurt my schedule.
I know. I'm working on it. It's because the heifer's home, bro. That's what it is, bro. Like, my whole system has been just like changed, you know.
Just like Eve messed up Adam, you know, it's the same thing. Same
Oh
thing.
man, whoa, that's pretty extreme. Wait a second now. Wait, whoa. Whoa.
Just saying, women help us fall.
No, listen, the fall,
women do come to disrupt.
That's all right. That's all right. You got to understand, listen, she can only disrupt for approximately 2 more weeks. That's it. That's it. And then she take her butt right back on to the worky, and that's about it. That's it. She does.
Then Trucker going live from the pool inside of his little squeaky duck.
You don't think Bubba, I am going to get I'm going to get me a rubber duck big enough for me to sit in. Huh, what?
Hey, you need to be in that pool in your rubber duck when she FaceTimes you from work one day. And already told her. Uniform in your...
Already told her. I told her I'm going to put all my combat gear on, all my full battle rattle, everything, rifle, everything like this. And I'm going to have a sippy cup with some kind of, I don't know. I might go to Starbucks. That's what they call it now, Starbucks. I might go to Starbucks on purpose and put like 4 straws together while it's on the deck or there, and just be like, "Hey, what's going on?" Just chilling in the pool. Just chilling. Say, "Hey, we're both at work. We're both at work. How's your day going?" Yeah. I am. I'm definitely going to FaceTime from the pool.
Bro, I had a discussion with a Messianic Jew yesterday.
Yeah, where? On your live or their live?
No, I went on their live. I went over there.
Yeah.
And they were talking about I said we were talking about like the spirit and like Mary being bitter ground and da 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 da. And then I said even like when you go to Genesis, like Eve, women don't have seed. I said women don't have seed. So the seed obviously came from the spirit, yeah. And I was going into that, and the guy came off mute, and he's like, "Who said women don't have seed?" I said,
"The
me?"
Bible says her seed. The Bible says her seed.
Bro, I said, bro, how could the woman have the seed and the spirit have the seed and Mary be the ground? Like, how does that make sense? The ground is the womb.
Yeah.
It was barren ground. The seed was placed in there, and that's the miracle. Like, what are we talking about? And he was like, XYZ chromosome can't XYZ. He went into this whole thing about chromosomes. I said, brother, I'm just a dumb Jew. Can you just tell me?
Yeah.
I need you to break down. To me.
Break it down.
How
please.
can women have seed?
Yeah, we need to hear
women
this.
Can have seed. Yeah, women can have seed, brother. An egg and a seed. The egg needs the seed in order to produce a child. What are we talking about? So Mary had an egg and a seed? She's a hermaphrodite now?
Yeah.
What are we saying?
It's Jurassic Park, bro. It's Jurassic Park.
Yeah. So after I put them in that blender, I said, "Hey, bro, just answer. Let's just go to the jugular. Who gave the seed?" And he said, "Divinity." I said, "That's not an answer." I said, "Who gave the seed?" He said, "It was the spirit." I said, "We agree. Halas, thank you for conceding."
Yeah. The spirit gave the seed. So why did the spirit have to give a seed if she already had a seed, bro? She didn't have a seed. My God. Just like Abraham. Abraham, when he had Isaac, it was his seed, but the word of God is what produced Isaac. Even though man has seed, the word of God is a seed. So if it wasn't for the word of God, Isaac would have never came about. So man has a seed, but that word that Jesus talks about in the parable, that the word is a seed, if it wasn't for that word spoken, Isaac would have never came about. It would have never happened.
And you know what I think what really cooked him, like really made him think about it, was because he's like, look, it says right here, your seed shall be enmity against her seed. I said, funny, because Paul talks in a midrashic way, and he says the flesh is enmity to the spirit. It says it the same exact way.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Yeah, it means that Paul understood what it meant. That's what it means.
Exactly. And I said, if he said that you're the seed of Satan, the spawn of Satan, what is he talking about? The person or the flesh? Oh, the flesh. Okay, then. So what gives life? The spirit. So that means there's 2 different seeds. His seed and her seed, but her seed is the spirit.
That's right.
It don't add up.
No, because Adam was made a living soul. Jesus was made a quickening spirit. That's the seed. That's the seed, the quickening spirit. Yeah. Dre, so I need you to I need you to get all the rabbinical books There's one specifically. I'm pretty sure you already have it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Come on. I don't know why this does this. Dre, you there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay.
Jennifer, request up for that spot. Request up. I'm trying to bring you up, but I don't know. I think Trot took my mods away.
No, I didn't. Let's see.
I don't see it. Oh.
Is it Sapphire? Hold on, let me keep looking.
Safaria?
I can't remember what it's called. It might be. No, that's not it.
Safaria is just like the website, but if you're looking like for Sephiroth maybe or something like that?
Yeah, it's a Seth something, I think. I don't remember. Man, I could have swore I had it right here, dude. All right, don't worry about it. I'll find it. There's a few books that we'll get so we can start digging into them regarding
So Sifra is the one from Rabbi Akiva, and then you have Sepharai, which is Bamibar.
Yeah.
And then you have Sephari, Devarim. You have a lot. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, you're right. But the Sephria, whatever, that's one of the ones.
There's like 4 of those.
Yeah. No, I know, but there's one specific one. I probably shouldn't have brought it up because I can't find it. But
because those are like Sephra is about Leviticus, and then Sephari Bamibar is about numbers, and you have Sephari Zuda, which is about numbers, and then you have like Sephari Devarim, which is about Deuteronomy. These commentaries.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Do you have the Talmud like on a electrical device, or do you got a physical?
Oh yeah. No. I use the website. I don't have a physical Talmud.
All right. I didn't know if you did or not.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely going to go digging that. And I know I think the commentary one of the commentaries I was looking at a couple of years ago was like that Rashi or something.
Yeah, Rashi, yeah.
I was looking at that. I can't believe I don't have the actual name of that book. I don't have it. But that's all right. I'll find it. I'll get on the internet or something.
Yeah, if you go to Safaria, that'll help you because it's all there, and it'll remind you.
Yeah, it will. It sure will remind you, won't it?
Yeah. But these guys, the understanding, like I was even explaining this morning on my live, a Calvinist young lady came up, and she was asking about Mary and how yada yada yada, and kind of went into the bitter waters and the name of Mary and broke that down. And she's like, oh, I feel stupid. I said, don't we all feel stupid at one point?
Yeah, when it comes to the Bible, yeah, bro. Yep.
We all have a moment of stupidity.
Yeah.
Say, oh, I saw that wrong.
I abhor myself.
Yeah.
Unless you're Coptic Prince, of course, and then you just double down and say, I'd rather go to hell and change my mindset. Well, that's
what? Regarding what? What?
He's a pharaoh, bro. He's
Everything.
a pharaoh.
Oh my God, he's a pharaoh. He's a pharaoh because he's Coptic. He's a pharaoh.
He says it himself.
He literally said he won't let God get in his way. He's going this way. Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
He said, I don't care if God himself come down. I don't believe it.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. You are a Coptic.
Yeah. That's what I told him.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
True Egyptian.
You're a Coptic. You are definitely from Egypt. You are of your father's father.
I told him he thinks he's Egyptian, but really his great-grandmother was Solomon's concubine.
Easy. Wow. That's funny.
gotta mess with him.
Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, Dre, so one of our first sessions for a timeless Yeshua is going to be some rabbinical writings regarding Leviticus, obviously parts of the Torah, and we're going to attack it with the eyes of right, like after the cross, but we're going to use rabbinical writings. Again, we're not diving through doctrine starting off, but we're going to use rabbinical writings, and the point is going to be, how can a Jewish person say they understand the rabbinical writings and say that they're not understanding what Paul was trying to show them? That's kind of the first step of pointing at this timeline that never ends. So we'll just take it from there, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some Jewish or some other Messianic people that's going to hop in, and they're probably going to want to turn it into an argument. So we're not really going to be doing all that, but we will be having a discussion. But discussing is not. I don't know why people turn a discussion into a bunch of questions, because it's not. I don't know where this lie comes from. We're having a discussion, and all they're doing is bombarding you with questions. That's not a discussion. So
Drilling you with questions.
Yeah, and that's not a discussion. That's called, now you're lying. You're not here to discuss. If you were here to discuss, you would discuss it, not drill people with questions. It's a discussion. So, and that's the word they use to get away,
Jen
though.
fell asleep.
Huh?
I think Jen fell asleep. Did somebody mute Jen?
She's
Lauren.
sleeping. Oh my Lord, have mercy. She's out of here.
Somebody drop her, man. It's embarrassing.
You're boring me to tears.
You're boring yourself. Those are your feelings. Those are your feelings. Tell your feelings to shut up.
I think you have to start teaching.
I know you did. So she said, it would be better if you started talking about something important. I don't know, maybe because it's Friday. Heck, I don't know. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Dre, you gonna have to hop off or what, man? You going or you staying for a little bit? If so, bring something up real quick. What you got? What you got on It's Friday.
I got something. So
come on.
In Isaiah chapter 1, verse 20, 23 or 18, that would be, I think we kind of spoke about that already earlier this week. Never mind. I was reading that. I was kind of stuck
That's
on
all
that
right.
a little bit.
That's all right.
I was thinking Ezekiel 16, 44, going over like the daughters, the sisters, the mother. What are you doing, Christian? What? Can you not hear me, Christian?
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad.
That's all right. We fixed it. Don't worry about it. We fixed it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Hey, come on.
He said, when you
What was that?
He said, bro.
Hey,
Wow.
he saw his screen did bro. Christian, are you sure?
That's where you pull up the.
Poor guy.
Hey, the first time Dre played that, bro, I was rolling, bro, because look, when I watched some of those movies for the first time, I mean, they are a little kiddish. They're silly. I will say they put a lot of money into making stuff look pretty real. So that part was kind of cool, the way they set some of the stuff up. But the movies are like they're just ridiculous. But when the very first time, because I remember someone told me that the Voldemort, or whatever his name is, that like he was fighting somebody. Bro, I didn't even watch the movie. I just got straight to the fight. I just want to see how they. And I'm telling you, I missed like, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds to a minute of the fight. Dude, when I hit play, within 2 or 3 seconds, he was like, bro, it was the funniest thing ever. The way he like theatrically like got into this like green goosh that he spills out of this stick. And then Dre played that, bro. It brought me all the way back to that day. the funniest thing. It's the funniest thing to, bro. I don't care what anyone says. If somebody's spitting a bunch of nonsense and you're like, "What, man? Let me hit this," bro. For anyone that's ever seen that, they know exactly what you're saying. Like, get the heck out of here with that crap. Oh, it's too funny, bro. Yeah, Dre's definitely got the better sound system, bro. That's freaking hilarious. All right. What now would you say, Ezekiel? How did Christian get back up here?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Somebody by the name of Allah something wanted to come on. He's a Christian though. I know he's a Christian. He's not a Muslim, but that's probably why somebody.
Do you know who that is, Dre? I know who that is.
I think isn't that Catholic Daniel?
No.
Who is that?
It's Dom.
Oh, it's Dom. That's right. I knew it was a Catholic. I just couldn't remember which one. That's Dom. Yeah, y'all should let Dom
run together.
Oh, excuse me. It's Dom. Which Dom? Dom. Which Dom is it?
Catholic Dom. Our boy Dom.
Oh, I thought he was in basic training.
No, he doesn't go till September.
Oh my God! Why is he waiting so long?
Because he's old. They probably send him in with the old guys.
Yeah, they said it's gonna be too hot. It's gonna be too hot for you, bro. Let's wait till it cools down. We want y'all to actually make it through. I'm excited he chose 11B, man. There's no better way. There's no better way, bro. It's really not. There's no better way.
Yeah, he's gone. Let me see if I can.
Oh, fine. Okay, fine. We didn't want you to hang out anyway. All right. This guy.
He probably didn't think he was gonna get a spot. Let me see if I can get him back in here.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
Okay, what's the point? Like, well, hold on. Maybe he don't want to come up, bro. Like, that's the whole deal. All right, Jordan, what are you talking about? Ezekiel, what? Let's get into something for a little bit so these women quit pulling on my ear.
No, yeah. Ezekiel 16. I just kind of wanted to go over it, like
the entire chapter,
starting at 40. Crap. Well, no, starting at 44, where it's talking about it goes through the proverb about the mother, the daughter, and the sisters.
Yeah,
just kind of going through it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go through some of it because there's some of it that you'll see. You'll see. It's gonna try to make us go round and round, round and round. I get down. Who sings that song?
Right to Revelation.
Oh, it'll take you. Oh, the whole book of Ezekiel will take you there.
The whole book.
The whole book.
Yeah.
I think that's Tupac that you're quoting.
Is it? It just popped in my head.
What's
round
that?
and round, round and round. I get down. I remember that song hearing it on the radio. Meow. You got like a cat in the background. Meow. Round and round. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Oh, Digital Underground. I think Pac says, I thought Pac song I Get Around misunderstood.
I don't know seeing it. I just remember hearing it on the radio. Like, I remember, not recently, but just popped in my head.
Oh, definitely not recently.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, obviously. I don't even know what they're talking about. I probably shouldn't even be singing. They're probably talking about something stupid.
Yeah, I think getting around, like sleeping with a lot of women is what it means.
Okay. That was not a good reference.
Count today.
That was not a good reference for. That was horrible. Then that's horrible, man. I'm over here talking about make you go in circles, and they're talking about a different kind of getting around. Wow, that's.
I mean, we did play like a satanic song on my live the other day.
Well, which one?
That one, the fire, burn, burn.
I didn't know what they're talking about. I mean, you can kind of assume probably, right, that it's probably talking about something satanic because he's like, let's rock this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. I'll tell you, one time I pulled up to a Bible college, and someone has sent me a song that they sing, right? They, I'm not kidding. They sing, like super heavy metal Christian music. That's what they sing.
Oh yeah, Skillet. There's one called Skillet.
No. My buddy's got a band. It's him singing. So, and no, when I say heavy rock, bro, I'm talking like stuff like that.
That's weird.
Oh, it's weird. So he's like, man, check out my new song. And I already know when he's singing.
That's what they call screamo.
I don't care what they call it, but I already knew when he's singing. I done heard him do it, bro. He's like, yeah, bro. And he like, out of nowhere, he'll do it. Like if you're just hanging out or whatever, he's like, yeah, man. I'm like, bro, what the heck are you doing? Like, do I need a, hey, do I need a clear? Like, are you about to die? Like, what is that? He's like, man, let's try to make fun of something, man. I'm like, bro, I don't understand what that was. Like, you're clearing your throat, but you can't. I don't know. Anyway, so he's like, well, let me sing you my song, bro. He sent me the song, and it's called, like, you know, The Life of Jesus. Like, it's a Christian song. I have no idea what he said the entire song. I have no idea. But it sounds like he's worshiping, saying, like, he's like, rah, 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 rah. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't even know what you're saying. Anyway, I pulled up to a Bible college, and I just so happened to be playing it. I'm trying to listen to, I can't hear one word. He's not pronunciating nothing. And I pull up there, and a lady walks to my truck, bro. This older lady, she might have been, maybe, she's older than me, so I don't know. She's a little older, though. And she walks up, she goes, sir? And I'm like, yeah. And I don't even have it real loud, but it's loud enough that you can hear it. She's like, are you sure that's the right kind of music to be listening on a Bible school campus? And I said, what do you mean? She goes, the music you're listening to. I'm like, ma'am, this is a Christian song. She goes, oh, dear God, and just walked away from me. I was like, hey, but it was the first time that I ever even listened to it, bro. First time. Like, I'd never even heard this song. I just so happened to be pulling up, and I was like, bro, I'm not sure. Maybe you're before your time. You know, maybe, what do they call it, right? Like,
conservative.
Well, no,
like he's ahead of his time.
Ahead of his time. Thank you, Dre. Thank you there. I was like, maybe you're ahead of your time, bro, on this one, because nobody's feeling it, you know, except for U7, you know, the band, you know.
The guy from Korn, you know, he became a Christian, and he has a rock band, heavy metal, that kind of level.
Hold on. What do you, the guy from Korn? What do you mean the guy from Korn?
Yeah, he converted.
What guy?
His name is like Head or something like that. Big Head, something like that.
Yeah. What did he do?
He ran into Todd White, right?
Yeah, but what did he do in the band? That? Hold on, time out. What did he do for the band Korn?
He was a singer, the main guy from Korn.
The main singer?
Yeah, he's been a Christian for like 10 years, bro. 10, 15 years.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he does his hardcore Korn slit throat type stuff, but it's all for Jesus now.
Yeah. Well, hey, what? Yeah, hey, he should still call his band Korn.
Yeah. Now the Korn
you have to understand that to do it.
Yeah. Now it's the harvest. Hey, so what did it mean before then? The dead corn or what?
I don't know.
No, Trot. Its new band is Seed Time and Harvest. That's it.
No, I'm talking about the old band. Why did they call their band Korn?
This is why you get dropped, Christian. You're saying some corny stuff.
Some corny.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyhow, I would like to know why they named their band Korn to begin with. Even though I know it's with a K, but still, I want to know. Like, what did
I'm gonna look it up. Let's see.
Yeah, and then now he can spell it. Now he can spell it properly. Korn.
They got to be doing what people call battling inner demons to be able to claim.
You got to.
Like if they don't get on the Bible right now.
Yeah.
So it says Korn. It says it's a gross party joke or something like that. Hold on, never mind.
It's a gross party joke. Maybe we shouldn't be asking. That's never mind. All right, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
So it says it's like colloquially or something like that. It's like a FU type of response is what it says. Conventional rules or whatever, something like that. I don't know. Some weird. Okay. Something from the devil.
That's my fault. I don't know why I even asked. My bad. Like you start thinking, you're like, wait a minute, why am I asking? I probably don't want to know. It's probably an acronym from hell, you know. I don't know.
Well, now it's no longer K-Corn.
What?
This corn.
Now it's no longer K-Corn, it's C-Corn.
Yeah.
So he did keep corn?
No, I don't know.
I thought you were being for real. I was like, wow. I was actually thinking that. That'd have been cool. Yeah. All right, Ezekiel 16. Ezekiel 16.
Okay. Read it.
44.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'll wait for you to get there.
No, just read it.
Start at 42. Somebody start at 42.
All right.
Ezekiel 1 through 6, actually?
Nope. Ezekiel 16, 42.
42.
As so will I make my fury toward thee to rest, and my jealousy shall depart from thee, and I will be quiet, and will be no more angry, because thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth, but hast fretted me in all these things. Behold, therefore I also will recompense thy way upon thine head, saith the Lord God, and thou shalt not commit this lewdness above all thine abominations. Behold, every one that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Thou art thy mother's daughter, that loatheth her husband and her children, and thou art the sister of thy sisters, which loatheth their husbands and their children. Your mother was a Hittite, and your father an Amorite.
All right, so let's go look up Hittite and Amorite. Now remember, is just where we're at right here in 42. It says, "So will I make my fury." Right, we're still talking about the cup of wrath, the fury. Right, I will make my fury toward thee to rest, and my jealousy shall depart from thee, and I will be quiet and will be no more angry. So the question is, or maybe I shouldn't ask that right now. Hold on.
You want Hittite?
Yeah, Hittite. And what's the other one?
H2. I'll get that in a second.
All right, go ahead.
H2850, Hittite, descendant of Heth. The nation descending from Heth, the second son of Canaan. Want to read more?
I just want to know the definition. Like, what does it mean?
Yep. It means, Strong's definition is kitty, patronymic, I don't know how to say that word, patronymically, a Hittite, or a descendant of Cheth. Okay.
Well, we need to know what that is before we move on. Amorite. What's an Amorite? Somebody look up Hittite. I'm going to look it up. What'd you say it was? Hittite was a what? H what?
I'm coming. Hittite is H2850.
All right. Somebody look up Amorite then. Let me see.
Amorite is H567. And that's a masculine noun from the unused, all right, that same word, patronymic, from an unused name derived from a sense of publicity or prominence.
Prominence?
Slayer. I'm sorry, a sayer. An Amorite. Yeah, prominence.
A prominence what?
Okay, it says probably, that word I can't say, from an unused derivative from the sense of publicity or i.e. prominence.
Yeah.
Another thing is a sayer.
A sayer. Okay, yeah. Whoa.
And when I go off screen and I dive in the Logos, it goes to like two other numbers.
What does? What does?
Hittite.
Hittite, okay.
Yeah, and one of them defines it as terror, And then the other one defines it as like to break down by violence, prostrate.
And it's 2850.
Yes.
Yeah, terror or violence. That's pretty much what it's pointing at. Terror.
Yeah.
Or violence.
And that goes back to the words, right? The words people use.
Yeah.
Satan's word.
Yeah, well, let's look at, look at the way it says. It says, because it says in 45, it says, thou art thy mother's daughter that loatheth her husband. Go look up that word loatheth, even though I know what that word means. I want to know, like, how they're using it. Are they using it just like it says, or how are they using that word loathe? All right, loatheth her husband and
loathed.
It's
Loathed?
It's 1602, and it means to abhor, loathe.
Okay,
to
so
be
all right, so
violent,
yeah, so
hostile.
okay, all right, so they're using loathe as it means loathe. That's what it means, right? And it says thou. Okay, let's see. And thou art the sister of thy sisters, which loathe their husbands and their children. Your mother was an Hittite, so your mother was from the terror or from the violence, and your father an Amorite. So when you go look at, which this shouldn't be.
So would that mother be the wisdom of this world?
Yeah, because they loathe their husbands.
Right.
Right. They didn't. There is no.
Instead of our mother wisdom from God.
Yeah. Right. Well, if you just look at how is a woman supposed to treat her husband?
She's supposed to call him Lord, like Sarah.
Yeah. They're supposed to respect him, but instead they hate him. That's not of God. Right? So, and there should be merchandise here. Let's see. Yeah. So when you look up the what Amorite is referring to, where it talks about is publicity, right? Ain't that what it was?
Yeah, publicity, mountaineer.
Yeah, publicity points to the word that is like a product or awareness. A product or awareness. So you have a woman and a man that are married, and their names just happen to be violent merchandise. I'm just saying. Prove me wrong. Study it some more. I'll wait. Y'all let me know.
You can't.
You can't. It's just weird. So like it says.
Didn't the merchandisers come from Canaan?
Yeah, let's not get too.
The Amorites, one of the Canaan.
Yeah.
Right.
No, they're from Canaan, but let's not get too deep in it. Let's just kind of, because I'm telling you, we're going to end up in Revelation.
No, I get you.
All right.
I get you.
All right, so let's go. Let's see, sisters. All right, so we're at 46. Go ahead.
All right, 46. Okay, and thine elder sister is Samaria, she and her daughters that dwell at thy left hand, and thy younger sister that dwelleth at thy right hand is Sodom and her daughters.
All right, so far, right, so far, So you have one that dwells at the left hand, one that dwells at the right, and depending on context, we'll see exactly what that's pointing to. Because remember, there is someone that sits at the right hand of Satan, right? So God has someone that sits at his right hand. And what does that mean, to sit at the right hand? What does that mean?
Authority.
Power.
Authority. Servitude.
Yeah.
Servitude, right? The one that serves you, right? And so, you can say that the main one is given authority to that one, and that one serves. I mean, you can, but at the right side is talking about servitude. So with God, his right side, which Jesus is the servant, but we know that he's righteous. Right? He's already there. So God's right side is his righteousness. That's God. But on the right side of Satan, you had Pharaoh. On the right side of God, we had Moses. You had Pharaoh and you had Moses, and then Pharaoh had servants. Like God had a servant, Moses, but Pharaoh had servants.
So how would you, and I don't want to take it off the topic, but like, how would you understand when, obviously it's a picture of Yeshua, but when it says that Satan withstood Yeshua at his right hand?
Let's go to the verse. Go to the verse.
All right, hold on. It's Zechariah 3:1, if someone can go there real quick.
Zechariah 3:1?
Yeah.
Okay, Zechariah 3:1. And he shewed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him.
All right, let me go to it. God, what is he crying about? Y'all hear him or no? Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, we hear him.
It's funny.
Yeah, we hear that big old baby.
This is a big old baby. Yeah, all right.
Hearing the walking tail.
Yeah, all right. So it says, read it again, Jennifer.
And he shewed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord.
Read 2 verses before that.
That's Zechariah 3:1. There is.
I mean, read a verse. Read a verse after it.
And the Lord said unto Satan, the Lord rebuke thee, O Satan, even the Lord that hath chosen.
All right, go to Zechariah. Hey, go to the last 2 verses of Zechariah 2. Since you don't know what since y'all don't know what I mean by read the verses before that.
She's like, there's no verse 0 or -1.
I'm like, what? What do you mean?
So real quick, y'all realize there were no chapters or verses back then when I wrote these.
Okay, verse 12. And the Lord shall inherit Judah, his portion in the Holy Land, and shall choose Jerusalem again. Be silent, O all flesh, before the Lord, for he is raised up out of his holy habitation.
Keep reading.
That was the last two.
Keep reading.
Zechariah
Keep reading. Keep reading.
Okay, Zechariah 3:1, and he shewed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of
All
the
right,
Lord.
so let's go over
and
this. So let's go over this slowly. And he showed me. So who showed who what?
The Lord, Jesus, or
Showed
God
who? Showed who?
showed Zechariah.
All right. So read it again. Read it again.
And he shewed me Joshua the high priest.
All right. So he showed Zechariah Joshua, right?
Yes.
All right, read it again.
And he shewed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord.
All right, right there. Hold on. Standing before the angel of the Lord. So Zechariah saw Joshua standing before the angel of the Lord, right?
Correct.
Okay, and read from there. Standing.
And Satan standing at his right hand.
All right, hold on. Satan is standing at whose right hand?
The angel of the Lord.
Jennifer, put your phone on vibrate.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. All right, so let's make sure that we're all in agreement where Satan is standing. Make sure we're all in agreement on where Satan is standing.
I see where he's standing. But
I just want to make sure everybody's in agreement. Matter of fact, let me look up this verse.
Hey, Trot, by the way, just before I forget, because I might not be there, but Mick wanted to talk about the dung. We spoke about this before, the dung in Ezekiel.
Yeah.
So he was asking some other questions, and I answered them on in the private chat. But then he asked about the dung. I said, well, I'll bring it up during D-Scale because Trot can explain that better than I can. The whole dung, and I know it's like the grass and all that stuff.
Yeah. We probably need to make a video of the dung, and then put like the picture, just a big old cow patty on that bad boy. All right, let's see.
A cow patty on a burger bun.
Yeah, on the burger bun. Let's see.
With a cow looking back at it.
No, there's no cow. It's just a patty and a burger bun with barbecue sauce on it. Okay. There's no cow.
By the way, just a quick interlude because I didn't get a chance to mention this. The video that I posted of me and you don't understand it, obviously, huh?
Oh yeah. Hey, what are they talking about?
So it's this duo, right? These two guys, they do podcasts together. Two Christian guys, right?
Oh, okay.
But the younger one's always laughing and making jokes, bro. So the guy's, he's in the process of saying something. He's laughing and he's like, "Hey man, stop laughing." He's like, "But they really do that." He's like, "Yo, I need you to hide your teeth and stop laughing. Act right, minister." And the guy's like, "I'm not making fun," but he can't stop laughing. He's like, "Hey man, I need you to act right." He's like, "I am acting right." So I was saying that that's me and you. You be like, "Yo, okay, shut up, Dre. Enough. No more jokes."
Oh, so he said, "Should quit showing your teeth."
Yeah. He said, "Quit showing your teeth, minister." That's what he said.
Minister.
He said, "Quit showing your teeth, minister."
Oh, okay. Well, now that would have been funny if I can understand what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. Hey, either way, a lot of people, I think, kind of understood your point, though, because, like, everybody laughed at that freaking stupid video.
Yeah.
I was lost. I was like, what are we talking about? All right. Let's see.
I tried to translate it.
No, I read your translation, though. I did. It still didn't help, but I'm not saying your translation was wrong. I'm just saying it just didn't help.
In your part, when they showed your face looking all serious and all like that, that's when that part would come out, and then when they show Dre was the one laughing, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where that intertwines.
No, what'd you say, Mick? It was a heck of a lot better than the alligator joke. Man, screw hey, my joke was funny. That joke was funny. I'll tell you, hey, you know what? All you potheads, it ain't funny because all you potheads. That's why it ain't funny. But to people like me, it's funny, okay?
What alligator joke? I missed this. What happened?
No.
You don't want to repeat.
Well, it's
it was that bad?
Well, it's that bad if you're a pothead. Like, you know, if you lived a life of always smoking weed, that ain't gonna be a funny joke. Yeah, potheads. Marihuanos.
Mira, marihuanero. They're not supposed to do that.
Dre, I didn't say it right.
Nah, that was funny though.
Well, I understood what you said.
Yeah, no, I did too. Trust me, we would understand. It's just
he tried to say marihuana.
Apollo.
He said Apollo. Heck yeah. I remember when I first brought that up, they were like, man, you're just making stuff up. I'm like, bro, who would make that up? Like off the rip. I'm telling you, this happened. And finally, Dre's like, Dre used to fact check everything I said, bro. Back in the day, he's like, I'm going to look it up right now. I'm like, look it up. You're going to see that it's true what I'm telling you, bro. And he goes, oh, wait a minute. And he's like, it's even more funny than it's true. Ah! Oh, God, Dre wouldn't stop laughing about that stupid thing. Oh, man, dude. Oh, crap, what I do?
Hey, man, I'm going to just real quick. Yeah. We were listening to you me and my wife were listening to you, right?
Yeah.
So she's hearing your joke, and she's getting ready to get out of the car at CVS to go in and get something. So she's like, well, I want to hear the joke. So she's waiting and she listens to it. And then she looks at me dead in my eyes and she goes, I waited for that. That's what she said.
It was that bad.
It's a dad joke, bro. It's a dad joke. Like
Just say it. Just say it.
Oh,
Just
no.
say it real quick.
I've already said. All right. Well, I'll say it. All right. So
you're going to regret it, brother. You're going to regret it. But she did. She looked me dead in my eyes. She's like, really? I waited for that?
Yeah. Well, you know what? You tell your wife that I appreciate the belief that she had that at least it might be worth waiting for, because Trot usually has something good to say or something fun. Tell her I at least appreciate that. But you know what? They can't all be winners. Okay, they can't all be winners. You know, but I do appreciate that. So there was this lizard walking through a swampy area, and he smelled like a green leafy substance in the air. And he followed the aroma all the way to this big old tree, and he looks up there and he sees a monkey smoking a big old fat green leafy substance thing. And he looks up there and he sees him and he starts knocking. The monkey looks down. He's like, hey, man. He's like, hey, I followed that smell all the way over here. It smells great, man. Can I have some more of it? And he's like, yeah, man, come on up. Anyway, he gets up there and he smokes this stuff with this monkey. And he gets the munchies and he gets real thirsty. He's like, man, I'm so thirsty. And he's like, bro, there's a river right down over there. Go over there and get you something to drink. So he goes over there. And while he's drinking, there's an alligator right there. And he's like, man, I was going to eat you. He's like, but that green leafy substance got me curious, man. Where'd you get that? I want to get some. He's like, man, just go right in there and you'll see this big old tree. When you get there, just knock. There's a monkey up there. And he's like, all right. So he gets over there and he knocks on the tree. And the monkey looks down and he goes, dang, lizard, how much water did you drink?
Hey, I like that joke, bro.
Hey, nobody liked it. Nobody liked the joke. I thought it was funny, bro.
I'm
that is not true. That is not true. I lied.
I am so not finding this funny.
That is hilarious, bro.
Look, watch this. Hey, watch this. Hold on, let me tell you something. Everyone, hold on a second. Let me finish. Look, hey, listen. All the marihuanos don't find it funny, but the people who are not marihuanos is funny as heck. Okay. All right, I don't know how else to say it. All right,
that's pretty funny, Nina. I can't believe
it is, bro. Hey, but they all told on themselves.
The second time, and Still trying.
Hey, look, that one guy laughed again. I don't care what y'all say, man. I don't care what y'all say, bro. It's freaking hilarious, dude. He said, yeah, bro, go drink some water over there. He came back, dang, lizard, how much water did you... Hey, you know what happened? There might be some people that still don't get it. There's some people that still don't get it. They don't get it. That's what happened.
I don't get it.
I know, marijuana. See, you telling on yourself.
¿Dónde soy eso? Stop it.
The lizard looks. The gator looks like a giant lizard.
Yeah, because the monkey's high. The monkey's high, bro. God almighty. Yeah, look, you gotta not be high to get it. Okay, so don't be high. I'll tell it when you're sober.
I'm gonna say that to my dad in Spanish with a Venezuelan accent. He's gonna cry laughing,
Hey, I bet that would be funny in Spanish, bro. Oh man. Oh.
Ray, where really are you? Venezuelan? You were born there. You're not Mexican?
Oh my God. Venezuela and Mexico are two different countries, Jen.
And you're Jewish. And you
Ray, what kind of Jew are you, really?
Yeah. We got to go over this again.
Please. Explanation, please.
All right, so let me explain, Dre. Let me explain. Dre, let me explain. Dre, come on, let me explain, bro. Please, let me explain, bro. All right. So when Jesus was born, he went to Egypt, okay? But he was born in Bethlehem. But everybody said he was from Nazareth, but he is from Israel. You know, it's one of those.
Right.
So is he a Christian, Jewish, or a Coptic? Which one? or a Nazarene? He's a Nazarite.
Yeah, there's this little thing called history, Jen. It's this little thing called history and diasporas. I'll explain what kind of Jew I am on the first episode of A Timeless Yeshua. How about that?
Yeah. That definitely. That, as a matter of fact, that'd be yeah. And I got one. I got one cocked and ready. A timeless Yeshua joke. I got one ready, bro. Yeah.
And Dre said he was born into this.
Yeah.
That means your father practiced it.
Yeah. Of course, my father, my grandfather, my great grandfather was one of the first of 500 Jews to make it to Venezuela and built the synagogue.
What did you eat?
What?
Yeah. Do you have sandwiches in there? How many?
Wow.
Well, if you're gonna go do that, you might as well get a box of those.
And he also started interest rates and started collecting money on everybody.
But they might have those there. Or just some
and he changed his name from Levi to Matthew.
They could barely fit. That's fine with me.
Well, I'm saying, like, can they make my ring bigger?
Oh yeah.
They can.
Mm-hmm. All the women, when they get fatter, they make their ring bigger. What? What?
Wow. You gotta take that word back, bro.
Mackenzie, where's that frying
y'all
pan?
should see this face right now. Well, she is wanting to fight. Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Let's go, Grit Mastery family. Let's go, ma'am. Are you gonna go right now and get it?
You better be smiling. How dare you?
Oh man,
That's
listen.
like I got faith growing in with this beard. You can't do anything to me, Delilah. I got faith.
He's like,
It's on my face right now.
No, I married me a Delilah. No, I want me a Delilah. I married a Delilah, Bubba. I married me a Delilah.
This guy's funny.
God's like, you
He's
don't
like,
want.
she won't do anything to me on the live.
No, God's like, you don't want to marry one of your own. I was like, I want a Delilah.
Hey, try me like, hey man, listen, I made it through 3 tours in Iraq. You think you're gonna take me out now?
Yeah. It ain't gonna have all my feelings are understood. I understand all my feelings now. People need to understand their feelings. You know, I can't tell you
And
how
they're harnessed. These feelings are harnessed.
That's it. You just harness them. You just ride them like a horse. Yeah, now, boy. You harness them. If not, the horse will be on you. You can't have emotions on you, riding you around. That don't make no sense. You gotta tell them where to go. They don't tell you where to go. All right, where we at? Where are we at?
We stopped at 46.
Get on back.
We stopped at.
I'll read 46 again.
All right.
And thine elder sister is Samaria.
Oh, wait a minute.
She and her
Wait a minute.
daughters
Hold on.
that
No. We're in Zechariah, bro. My bad. We didn't finish the Zechariah part. My bad.
Oh,
my bad.
yeah.
My bad. All right. Yeah. So it says, "Be silent, O all flesh, before the Lord, for he is raised up out of his holy habitation." And it says, "And he shewed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord." And it says, "And Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. And the Lord said unto Satan, and the Lord said unto Satan, the Lord rebuke you, O Satan, even the Lord that hath chosen Jerusalem rebuke thee. Is not this a brand plucked out of the fire?" Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments and stood before the angel. And he answered and spoke unto those that stood before him, saying, "Take away the filthy garments from him." And unto him he said, "Behold, I have caused thy iniquity to pass from thee, and I will clothe thee with change of remnant." Hold on, let's see. All right, so Satan was standing. Listen, he said he showed me. So he's looking. So Ezekiel is looking, and he sees the angel of the Lord and Joshua. But in this story, there's three people. There's Ezekiel, and Zechariah, and then there's the angel of the Lord and Joshua. So Satan is standing on whose right side?
The angel of the Lord, because he has to go through the angel to get to Joshua.
Okay, so or he's standing on Joshua's right side because he's the accuser.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Right? So we need to come into agreement on which one it is before we move on.
Well, that's what I was first thinking, but then I read it again and I'm thinking like, well, angels are like, they protect us, they serve us. So he kind of have to go through the angel first, right?
Go through the angel? What do you mean? Who's got to go through the angel?
To get to Joshua.
No. If Satan has dominion on this earth, he don't have to, bro, he's already got dominion. What do you mean? He don't got to, Satan's not on a leash. And then God's like, sick him. He's already sicked on us. Like,
right.
He's able to point the finger at us and say, look what they're doing. Look what they did. He don't have to have permission. That whole God has to have permission to do, or I'm sorry, Satan. Satan has to have permission from God. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. He has to have permission. Look at the book of Job. Okay, well, where was Satan's permission to kill Adam? Did he get permission to do that?
No, he already.
Where's this dumb crap coming from? People just bypass all this stuff that happens. Like, well, look, he had to go to God, and God wouldn't let him do. So God wouldn't let him do what exactly, bro? It's crazy where people get this stuff from. God wouldn't let him. Okay, so God let him kill Adam. And they go, yeah, see, it happened. Man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. See, it happened. So anytime when something happens, God allowed it. So God is responsible of all the children that become unalived on highways every day because it's happening. So God allowed it. Well, then he's a baby. He's a murderer. Then that's stupid. What people come up with. It's not true. Choice is what matters. Choice. Not this whole thing. Life is a chess piece and God just sitting there moving everything around. like freaking like Zeus, right? You see the movie what is it called? What's the movie where they cut the head off
Clash
of that?
of the Titans.
Yeah, Clash of the Titans, where like Asidius or whatever is freaking Poseidus or whatever the kid's name is, and Zeus picks him up and puts him over here by the ocean. Bro, that's how the Greeks thought, bro. That's how the Greeks are the ones that God, let me see. Oh, you know what? I'm mad at you. And you see Zeus take one of the clay people, because they're all made out of clay, right? Because God makes everybody out of clay. He takes this one guy and crushes him and kills him. He's like, the Greeks thought this stuff. How do you bring that paganism into Christianity? It's stupid. That's not what's happening. But that's what they want to believe. They want to believe that God is moving all the chess pieces. Look, he does have the power to turn everything into a chess game. Yes, he has the power to do that. But that's not what he's doing. So when people say he's all sovereign, no. He ain't sovereign like that. Does he have the power to be all sovereign that way? Yes, he has all the power to do it. That's the funny thing about God. He doesn't. That's what makes him perfect, because you have a choice. You do. So if you want to talk about God being sovereign, he is all sovereign in the sense that nobody tells him what to do. Tell me, who tells God what to do? Nobody. So in that sense, he's all sovereign. But to say he's all sovereign, he runs everything like a chess piece. No, you're a pagan. That's paganism. That's what the Greeks believed. That Zeus went around and controlled everything. That's a fake God. That God does not exist. And the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that's not Zeus. Zeus is a fairy tale. It's fake. These people knew that these people knew that there's got to be a God. They knew this. The Bible makes it clear. It's in every man to understand that part. But there's people that blow it off. But while people are trying to understand who this God is, they're trying to understand it. Paul runs into these kind of people. Does anybody remember where? Where did Paul run into these people? Oh, the unknown God. Where'd Paul run into these people at? Hello. Where did Paul run in to people that knew that there was a God, but it was unknown to them? Nobody remembers.
I cannot recall.
Christian.
I'm away from my phone. I'm sorry.
Christian.
Athens.
Christian, where's the unknown God? Christian. Yeah, all of a sudden he goes, boy, he puts it, boy, he starts calling somebody. Bro, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I knew I called the right one out. It's Ephesus.
Are you talking about the
Ephesus.
Barbarians?
Ephesus, the book of Ephesians. Ephesus, the book of Ephesians. Ephesus. Right, yeah. He says, I saw you have words over there to the unknown God. Let me tell you about them. Pagans, guys. Pagans. Mick, man, don't be coming up here making fun of my joke, bro.
Oh, the last one was good.
Oh, okay, good. Well, about time. What's up, man? You just coming up to hang out?
If we have time, I want to talk about Ezekiel 4:13.
All right, we might have time. We might have time. All right,
okay.
So where is Satan standing? Whose right side?
Right hand of Joshua.
All right, so let's look at it again. And he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord. He showed me Joshua standing in front of the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. Does Satan have the power to resist the angel of the Lord?
I would say no.
No. Does he have the power? Does he have the power to resist a man? At this time.
Yes.
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 Yes. Now,
Yes.
does he have the power to resist us now?
If we're reborn.
No. My question is, yeah, okay, yeah, fine, you can say that too, yeah. But does he have the power to resist mankind now?
No.
How do we know? How do we know that he doesn't have the power to resist man? How do we know?
Because I am standing
Uh-oh, here we go.
on holy ground.
Oh, God, I'm going to have to go call Amazing. I'm going to have to go call Amazing. How do we know? How do we know that Satan doesn't have the power to resist man?
Because Jesus took back the keys.
Well, that's part of it, but there's a verse. There's a very
Because
specific.
he gave us power and authority.
Well, yeah,
to trample over scorpions and.
That's the truth, but there's a very specific verse that literally points to this. There's many verses that give you proof, but there's one specific verse that shows you that.
There's one in the
Satan,
Gospels.
get thee behind me.
No, there's one in the Gospels that says, "I have given all the power and all the authority over all." It's in the Gospels. Someone look it up.
No, it's not in the Gospels. Because James tells us that we have the power to resist the devil and he will flee. Right?
Yes, sir.
So he can't resist us. We resist him now. We do. We resist, not him resist. So it says, and he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. Because we know he's our adversary, right? To resist him. And the Lord said to Satan, the Lord rebuke you, thee, O Satan, even the Lord that hath chosen Jerusalem. All right, so why are we at Zechariah 3? Hello? Why are we at Zechariah?
We covered it.
No, but why did we go there? Why did we go there?
Just without going there, I was just thinking of, like, I just had the right hand. I was like, wait a minute, like, Satan he's never servant to us. And just you mentioning the right hand as in servitude.
Right. Right. So you said
going back to it, reading it in context.
No, I know,
like,
but what was your question? What was your question? What did you ask that made us go there?
I was thinking of what
was your question? Just give me your question again.
The right hand, like how is Satan Joshua's servitude?
All right, yeah. So
which doesn't make sense, obviously.
How was Satan? I'm showing you something. Joshua's servitude. All right. Okay, because the question it's a relevant question. Because was he not standing at Joshua's right hand? Right?
Yeah, but it was to resist him.
Right, but again, how is he able to stand at man's right hand?
Because he has man's servitude. That's why you have to make the flesh your servant.
Yeah, that's partially right. But there's a huge answer you're not given. Huge. Think about where he's standing. Where did he get the authority to stand at Joshua's right hand?
Because he took Adam's dominion?
Do what?
Because he took Adam's dominion.
Because what?
Because he took Adam's dominion.
Oh, now you want to start answering questions, Christian? Because I asked you a few of them while ago and you ran off, got a phone call on purpose, started babysitting your kid. All of a sudden.
Not answer me. You did not ask me a few questions.
What? Yeah, I did. Bro. Guys, didn't I just start asking him questions just now? And he decided to run off.
Ooh, he's a little sassy.
Yeah, he's like, hold on a second. No.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, so
there are many things.
Choose your next words wisely, Christian. Choose your next words
No,
wisely.
you choose your
No,
next
no,
words
no.
wisely.
No, you can't just repeat the same thing I said to you. My clever thing is my clever thing. Okay? You choose your next words.
I said, I'll show you. I didn't repeat it. Totally.
Oh my God, I got it on the recording. It's recorded, Kristen, for God's sakes. All right. Okay, so how was Satan able to stand at the right hand of Joshua?
Because Satan represents the flesh, and we were servant to the flesh. We were in covenant.
All right, on a
with the
scale
flesh.
on a scale 1 to 10, 10 being the most correct answer, that's a 2. I need a 10. I need the 10. I need the 10 answer. How was Satan able to stand at the right hand of Joshua?
Because the mark of the beast, the hand represents the servitude, and if you're not born again, your servitude is the arm of the flesh.
All right, so that's a 4, maybe a 5. I need the 10 though. I need the 10 answer.
I thought Christian already gave it. He stole the dominion that gave him the right to stand before God at that position.
I didn't hear Christian say that.
Oh, I thought he did say that.
Christian, is that what you said?
That's literally what I said.
All right, say it again then.
I said he stole the dominion, which therefore gave him the right to stand at the right hand of God. Because that's Adam's position that was taken from Adam, so he gets the right to stand there now, just like he did in Job.
Right.
I didn't say Job
I needed
part,
you.
but
I
that
needed
was
you.
additional.
I needed you to say it very confidently, so I can tell you you're wrong. You see how you're like, yeah, that's exactly what I said. I needed you to be very confident. I'll give you a 5, but I need the 10. I'm looking for the 10. I'm looking for the 10. Okay.
I'm looking for the most correct answer.
Yes. We all know that he stole Adam's dominion, but there is a most correct answer on why he's standing there. Oh, man. We go over this error.
Did you? Was it when you said he was his accuser?
We already said that.
That's why I said this. Why I'm confused. I'm like, what else is there?
No, you're not confused. You just don't know the correct answer. You're not confused. Because when I say the answer, everybody's going to say, oh, well, yeah. But you have to say it. You have to say it. So it is 100% clear that he stole Adam's dominion. 100% clear. But my question is, why is he standing there? Well, he's standing there because he's an adversary to accuse. Yeah, bro. Yes. There's a key word. There's a key word, a key phrase that for some reason nobody is saying. It is very important. It is literally the most important thing that's happening right here. Like, I'm not playing games. I'm getting you to think, because I'm telling you, once I say it, you're, oh, yeah. Well, then why didn't you say it? Why didn't you say it?
I mean, Joshua's foreshadowing Christ being Yeshua and being the high priest. So Satan has to resist the Son to take the inheritance.
Yeah, okay. But now you're foreshadowing Joshua and Christ. I'm talking about Satan. I'm not talking about Joshua. I want to know, why is Satan standing at the right side of Joshua? Why? Why is he standing there? Well, we know because he's his adversary. We know because he took the dominion of Adam. We know this. What's being looked over is...
I know, you're going to have to help me out.
All right, I'm going to give you a hint. What's being looked over...
Being cryptic.
What's being looked over is what and who Adam was. Y'all are, for some reason, you're looking over who's supposed to be standing there.
Oh, a living soul?
No.
He was the image.
Right.
The image of
Yeah, he was the image of God. What was Adam's job? What was Adam told to do?
Tend and
The
protect.
ground.
Out of the ground.
All right. So now that Jesus tells us what the ground is, does Jesus explain what the ground is?
Heart.
The heart. Okay.
Yeah,
so
the heart,
so
yes.
what is Adam's job? What is Adam supposed to do?
Till and tend the ground.
The heart.
The heart.
Right. Okay. So what?
Take the land.
What? All right. Okay. All right, Jordan. What was the whole purpose of us going here? Go back to your question. It's in your question.
I don't know anymore. After
Oh my
Christian
God!
threw out, like,
Your
20
question,
answers.
Jordan's question was, how was Satan Joshua's servitude? Servitude.
Servitude.
So what was Adam's job? Oh my God!
Till the ground.
To serve man,
Yeah.
to serve man, guys. No, if I got to explain more, I'm a freaking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, that too. That's the most correct answer. I gave you like a 4 and a 5.
Yeah, but we're not done.
As did I.
We're not done. Oh, Christian, so you still don't see it because you're still being. I gave you the answer already. You still don't see it clearly. What I'm getting at.
I don't see how Satan is a servant now.
Okay.
I understand that.
All right. Good. Thank you. Thank you for being. Thank you for being honest. Thank you. You don't see it.
Position
All right. That's why you're still acting crazy because you don't see it. Thank you for being honest. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna help you. Okay. So if Adam was supposed to be the servant of the heart to till the ground, right? Now we know Jesus has that job now, right?
Yeah, the land we're supposed to take is men's
Okay.
hearts.
All right. So Jesus is now serving man. He's our servant, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So if the first hold on. If the first Adam was supposed to serve man and the last Adam is serving man, what position was Satan in?
Servant.
Okay, but instead
right
of
hand.
right at the right hand. So
Yeah, I get
but
it.
instead
Yeah,
hold on. Instead of him serving man, he did what?
He
It's their
unalived
adversary.
them.
He
unalive them,
accused.
yeah.
He accused. So whoever
Because he's supposed
hold
to
on.
be a ministering spirit.
Ah, there you go. Because he's supposed to minister, to serve.
Yep.
He's supposed to minister, but instead of doing that, when he took man's position, Adam's, he was able to stand at the right side of man and accuse them before God.
And that's why Jesus said to the woman, he said, "Woman, where are your accusers? I don't
Yes.
accuse you either."
Right. Where are your accusers now? Right. Christian, you get it? I want to hear your dumb mouth say you already knew that. I want you to lie right here in front of everybody. Go ahead. Lie in front of everybody.
He's just been sitting off of mute.
Oh, he's like,
fuming.
but I knew it. You didn't say nothing of the sort. Don't even start, bro. I can hear your thoughts from where I'm at. Don't even start. Don't even do it.
Yeah, is the spirit telling you my thoughts too, Trot?
No, what? I don't know. Does it have to be the spirit, or is it that obvious, Christian? Lord have mercy. Now you're gonna start mocking. That's a mockery laugh.
No, bro.
From the spirit or from the flesh? Because if they're from the flesh, we don't know them.
Christian, did you
No,
already? Christian, did
get
you
off the
already?
gas.
Christian, did you already know that? Did you already know that, Christian?
I knew the teachings around that, but I didn't say it that way. No.
Okay, so no. The answer is no. Then.
Yeah, I wasn't able to give you that answer.
So
at the
the
moment.
so the answer is no, right? The answer is no.
No.
Okay.
He's like
All right.
copy Prince, bro. He said I couldn't give you the answer at the moment, but like I already knew it, but I couldn't give it to you at the moment.
I already guessed there. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Christian, do you know why I'm harping on this? That you didn't know it? Do you know why, or you don't know why? You want me to tell you that too? Huh?
Sure.
I don't know, Christian. I'm either can read your thoughts, or God is telling me. I don't know, or it's just that obvious, Christian. You tell me, which one is it? Is God giving me special knowledge about Christian, or what? What?
No, bro.
Okay, bro. God, it's that obvious, Christian, okay? Lord have mercy. All right, so the question that was asked was, how was Satan Joshua's servitude? It's a good question. It's a good question. It ain't a stupid question. It's like, wait a minute, if the right side is servitude. How the heck is Satan Joshua? So wait, whoa, let's calm down. It's all in context. There's two of everything. Two. There are two servants in the Bible. Christ and Satan. Those are the two servants. You understand? Those are the only two trees that you can eat from. Those are the only two. Choose this day which one you're going to eat from. So when God said, let me be your God, and they go, no, we want to choose from our own people. Let me ask you, was Saul in the image and likeness of God?
No.
Okay, so hold on a second. Let me say this. So if Saul was not in the image and likeness of God, and he tells the prophet, warn the people that if they choose Saul, these things are going to happen. And what was the explanation God gave the people? Nobody remembers.
Yeah, because he says you want to be like the rest of the people.
I want to know what was the explanation. He told the prophet, tell them I want them to choose me, but if they don't and they choose Saul, please tell them these are the things that Saul's going to do. What were the things that he told the prophet to tell the people?
Yeah, he's gonna take their young men to war. They're gonna be unalive. They're gonna all that stuff. I don't have it all.
Okay,
off
so
the top of my head, but
so what is he explaining?
And he's going to lead you astray. He's going to lead you to unalignment.
No. Do I got to go over the question again? Jordan asked.
And he's going to teach you how to serve how.
No, stop guessing. Hey, Christian, I'm not saying you're wrong, but get it together. Get it together in your head, okay? You're right there. I can tell. Look, the question that Jordan asked me was, how was Satan Joshua's servitude? Servitude. This is what we're talking about. Serve. So when God told the prophet, hey, I want them to choose me, but if they don't and they choose this man who is not in my image and not in my likeness because his father is Satan. Guys, what are we reading here? Look, somebody go back to Ezekiel 16:45. Somebody read it.
Ezekiel 16:45 says, "Thou art thy mother's daughter, that loatheth her husband and her children. And thou art the sister of thy sisters, which loatheth their husbands and their children. Your mother was a Hittite, and your father an Amorite."
So you are seeds of their kind, right?
Yes.
Right. And so Saul is seed of who? Satan. So if they're choosing him, who are they choosing? Are they choosing the tree of life or the tree of the knowledge of good and evil?
Knowledge of good and evil.
That's what they're choosing again. So he warns them again, just like he warned Adam. If you do this, you will die. He doesn't have to freaking say it that way. Listen to what he's saying. If I'm your God, awesome. Good job. But if you choose Saul, a prophet, make sure to tell him this is what he's going to do. Instead of me, this is what he's saying. Instead of me serving y'all, y'all will become the servant. Because Satan is not a giver, he's a taker. And he's going to take, and you're going to serve him. Why? Because he's your accuser. Jesus said, I come to serve. The complete opposite.
Also, when, like in Romans, it says that God will judge them according to their works, and the hands do the work, it's testifying of the hand you chose.
Yes, because you're the one serving.
Or Satan.
Right. You don't have someone serving you. You become the servant. Yes. All right, so 44, 45.
Well, hold on. Oh. Does that mean that after the redemption, Satan goes from the right hand to the left hand of Joshua?
Yes, he goes to the left side, like the goats. The sheep go to the right.
Because his servitude has been judged.
Yeah.
Because the left is the judgment, right?
Yeah, it's the judgment side of God. So the goats go to the left and the sheep go to the right. Yeah. Yeah. That's why when you see Abraham, when he's fighting off the fowls of the air, and God gives these animals. You know, people act like that the purpose of all these animals mean nothing. Like if God is just choosing animals. No. He's very specific about put this animal. I want you to get this animal. I want you to get this animal. Cut these in half, but don't cut the pigeon or the dove. Very specific. And our job is to figure out why. Why these animals? For what reason? It literally forms the cross with the pigeon in the center and the dove above. It 100%, it's the cross is what it is. It was the death. All these animals, every one of them, were representing the body of Christ, and the pigeon, which is in the center, was the innocent soul of God that was placed on the cross and given for us.
And that pigeon was plucked naked, right?
Yes, it was plucked. Yes, it was complete innocence.
Man.
No feathers, completely naked. The serpent, the brazen serpent, the nakedness, the shame of man placed on the cross, and all the blood that was there was referring to the one that was going to bleed for us. The one, all of them. And when the fire went through, this is where Paul gets, and we became sealed with the Holy Spirit of promise. It was right here in Abraham's story.
You're just all making it up. Just making it up.
Yeah, just making the Bible say whatever I want for my own glory.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh wow, boy, I tell you, the man of this world can really get some glory out of that for themselves. Yeah, they sure can. Ugh. Man, nobody would.
Jen, how come you're not singing and worshiping about that? You just heard the word.
She can't feel it yet.
Word.
She can't feel it yet. She got to think about it some more so she can feel it.
Because I don't feel it yet.
I don't feel it.
I can't praise because I don't feel it.
I'm eating, that's why.
Oh, she's being respectful. Thank you.
Oh.
Then we.
Where's Amazing at? Amazing, where are you?
Yeah, where are you at? Where's Amazing? Where are you at? Hey, Amazing. Hey, Amazing gets mad at me. He's like, hold on. Well, he gets so mad at me. He's like, but I feel it. I want to say. I was like, first of all, you ain't going to hell. Sing, for God's sakes. Don't misunderstand. But the other facts. Okay, so that's Zechariah, because the question is, how was Satan Joshua's servitude? He was, but not as a good servant. He was a bad servant, not a good servant. Jesus is the good servant, the good shepherd, right? Shepherds serve the flock. The flock don't serve the shepherd, right? Okay. All right. Let's see. Ezekiel 16, 45, 46. Okay, the Hittite. 46, and the elder sister Samaria, she and her daughters that dwell at thy left hand. And it says, and the younger sister. It's just so funny that it's the youngest that dwells at the right hand. That's just funny. That's so funny. But we're not done
making more stuff up. Yep.
Yeah, but we're not done with context. We're not done with context, okay? You take you see it that way at first, but you got to get the context before you start standing on it. Let's make sure the context is right. And it says, thy younger sister dwelleth at the right hand is Sodom. Thy right hand is Sodom and her daughters. It says, yet hast thou not walked after their ways, nor done after their abominations, but as if that were a very little thing, thou wast corrupted more than they in all thy ways. As I live, saith the Lord, Sodom, thy sister, hath not done, she nor her daughters, as thou hast done, thou and thy daughters. Now remember, we're talking seeds of their kind. Daughters like their mothers. Mothers. Okay. Behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom, pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness was in her and in her daughters. Neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and the needy. What does that mean? She did not strengthen the hand of the poor and the needy. Now, obviously, we can say that there are people who were poor and they were needy and they didn't give them bread, right? Because it literally says they had plenty of bread. Guys,
poor in spirit.
Yes, this is poor in spirit. This is talking about that you have life to give people and you're not giving it to them. So when the man was asking John and Peter and he was begging for money, and Peter said, gold and silver I have not, but what I do have, I give you. And that right there is the bread of life, right? So it says, this is 50. And they were haughty and committed abomination before me. Therefore I took them away as I saw good. Now we're talking about God's sight again, because the way he sees is good, and we're supposed to see like him. Neither hath Samaria committed half of thy sins, but thou hast multiplied thy abominations more than they, and hast justified thy sisters and all thy abominations which thou hast done. Thou also, which hast judged thy sisters, bear thy own shame, for thy sins that thou hast committed more abominable than they. They are more righteous than thou. Yea, be thou confounded also, and bear thy shame, in that thou hast justified thy sisters. When I shall bring again their captivity, the captivity of Sodom and her daughters, and the captivity of Samaria and her daughters, then will I bring again the captivity of thy captives in the midst of them. So he says, then will I bring again the captivities of thy captives in the midst of them, that thou mayest bear thy own shame and mayest be confounded in all that thou hast done, and that thou art a comfort it says, I lost it. Sorry, I dropped and that thou art comfort unto them when thy sister Sodom and her daughters shall return to their former estate, and Samaria and her daughters shall return to their former estate. Then thou and thy daughters shall return to your former estate, for thy sister Sodom was not mentioned by thy mouth in the day of thy pride, before thy wickedness was discovered, as at the time of thy reproach of the daughters of Syria, and all that are round about her, the daughters of the Philistines, which despise thee round about. Thou hast borne thy lewdness and thy abominations, saith the Lord. For thus saith the Lord, I will even deal with thee as thou hast done, which hast despised the oath in breaking the covenant. Nevertheless, I will remember my covenant with thee in the days of thy youth, right? In the days of thy youth. And I will establish unto thee an everlasting covenant. Then thou shalt remember thy ways and be ashamed. And that's just talking about abhorring yourself. And it says, when thou shalt receive thy sisters, thine elder and thy younger, and I will give them unto thee for daughters, but not by thy covenant. And I will establish my covenant with thee, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. That thou mayest remember and be confounded, and never open thy mouth any more because of thy shame. Never open your mouth any more because of thy shame. When I am pacified, it says, toward thee for all that thou hast done, saith the Lord. And I'm going to read some of 17. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, put forth a riddle, and speak a parable unto the house of Israel, and say, thus saith the Lord God, a great eagle with great wings, long-winged, full of feathers. And man, I don't think we've ever talked about 17, but it gets it. When we get into 17, let me go to 18 real quick. I think it's 18 or 19.
Yeah, I didn't want to touch on 17.
Yeah,
That's
it's
probably a whole 5 hours again or so.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. Let me see. 17.
Love this track because I was just reading this the other day.
Uh-oh. It must have been It must have been God. God must have told me that you were reading this. All right. And it says, in the word of the Lord.
Yep. And
He said,
I had a
yep.
question.
So I told you I knew the answer.
Yeah.
In fact, I already knew the lesson.
The word, yeah. God told me what you were going to talk. Okay. And the word of the Lord came unto me again. This is 18, saying, what mean ye that ye use this proverb concerning the land of Israel? Now, so he's talking about the proverb right here. Now we go back to 42. Hold on. Ezekiel 16, 42 or 41. No, it's 42. He says
1642 is where I started.
Yeah, but so it says, so will I make my fury toward thee to rest, and my jealousy shall depart from thee, and I will be quiet and will be no more angry, because thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth, but hast fretted me and all these things. Behold, therefore also I will recompense thy way upon thy head, saith the Lord God, and thou shalt not commit in this lewdness above all the abominations. And it says, behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. So this is talking about seed after its kind, right? Talking about from fallen to fallen. And then we get to 18. You need to go study this out. I don't want to get into it right now, but so 18 says, the word of the Lord came unto me again, saying, what mean ye that ye use this proverb concerning the land of Israel, saying, the fathers have eaten sour grapes, and the children's teeth are set on edge. And matter of fact, that all kind of goes together, even 16. But 16 is pointing out the seeds of his kind, or the seed of her kind, just saying from fallen to fallen. And you can tell he's getting into his covenant, which is going to be his seed, which is the seed that was spoken about in Genesis, that's going to crush the head of the serpent and bruise the heel of Jesus, because that's the everlasting covenant. And it starts getting into that, but it does get into where you're going to have to go to Daniel, you're going to have to go to Revelation a little bit, but it's a lot to study. But I think going over the small portion that we did should be enough. If not, I'm not really sure why, right? Because it gives you the name of the parents of this mother.
I'm not really sure why. If it's not enough for you, it should be.
It should be
enough to get started,
it should be enough for you to get into a pretty awesome study. And if it's not, maybe you're not truly
unknown caller.
Oh.
And I said that we were only getting into a small handful, and you're probably thinking that was small. That was a lot. It felt like a lot.
And it was a lot. Oh, yeah. All right. What time is it? 1:30. All right. Who's got something? Has anybody got something else? Nothing big, something small, or nothing at all? We're gonna hop off. It's been long enough. It's almost been 2 hours.
You're speaking in riddles right now.
You're speaking in riddles.
You got something big or something small.
Big or small. I'll tell you, it's going to be huge. Whatever it is, it's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge. Huge. So huge. Probably the hugest thing you've ever seen. Maybe, perhaps. I think that's fair to say. I think that's okay.
Yeah. The way he does the probably.
It's going to be so huge.
Yeah, it's probably going to be. Yeah.
Because I did it, but it's not huge because I did it. But I mean, I did it, and it's huge.
Yeah. They're making fun of him right now because he's always talking about a lot of stuff that he's done. It's like, I did this, I did that, and people are like, you're like, look, he's always talking about all the things that he did. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, if he doesn't do nothing, see, he didn't do nothing. If he does a lot, look, he takes all the credit for doing. I mean, come on, bro. Can't please everybody.
If he didn't do nothing, he'd be like, "Yeah, but I did it though. I did that thing you said I didn't do."
Yeah.
There is nothing that he does that's gonna justify him being there, because there's so much hate on him.
Oh yeah, it don't matter what he does, but he's
Like
already
he said, if he does this or if he doesn't, they complain either way.
Yeah.
You said, do we have a chance to go over Ezekiel 4:13, or you want to wait on?
No, we
another
can. Let
day
me.
on
Matter
that?
of fact, somebody read it. Somebody read it real quick, and we can go over it. We can go over it tomorrow if it's. Matter of fact, I think I already know what it is.
Where is it?
Ezekiel
All right,
4.
it says Ezekiel
Read it.
4:13, and it says, "And the Lord
you
said,"
got it, Nick?
Yeah, I got it. And the Lord said, "Even thus shall the children of Israel eat their own defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them."
Yeah. All right. So Mick, hopefully you come tomorrow, because you said that was Ezekiel 4:13.
I really
right?
should. Yeah, I should have read actual 12, because it was talking about baking it with dung from either camel or human, or a cow or a human.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't, about laying to the side of the bed and being tied down, and really that whole chapter.
Yeah. No, we'll go over. We like I said,
I don't.
There's not much we haven't already went over, but I will say there are some parts that I know for a fact, and there's a reason for it, but I haven't went over a lot of things, not a lot, but some things in the book of Jeremiah and Isaiah. There's a few chapters in there where I haven't dove in there. Obviously, for sure, I know for a fact at least half of the book of Daniel, maybe not half, but 30%. I haven't went in depth in a lot of that in the book of Daniel. Same for Ezekiel, probably 40% And then book of Revelation, I want to say I haven't went into depth in probably about 90% of that.
Give me the wings.
So we're going to have an Ezekiel Saturday?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say.
Yeah.
You mean Monday?
Yeah, so my bad. Not Saturday. So Monday, that's my fault. So Monday, Mick, hopefully you don't forget. But if you're up here, if you come up, we'll go over some of Ezekiel 4. We'll stop at at verse 1. Chapter 4, verse 1. We'll kind of just start there. And
okay.
Everyone's disappointed.
About what?
Because you said, "Oh, not Saturday, Monday."
Yeah.
Everyone's disappointed.
Guys, y'all should
know.
know.
If you knew where I was going, you would rejoice.
Y'all should know that when I say tomorrow, I must think that it's a weekday if I say tomorrow. Let me see. Let me read this real quick. If we were in a race and I was in second place and you ran ahead of me, what place would you be in? Let's see. If we were in a race and I was in second place, so you're in second place, and you ran ahead.
Well, I is in second.
No, you ran ahead of me.
Yeah, no, I'm reading it right. If we were in a race and I was in second place. Okay, so Agape's in second place. So somebody's in first place if she's in second. Okay, and it says, and you ran ahead of me. So if I ran ahead of you, I was in third place. Oh, I was in third place before I was tied with you for second. So it says, and you ran ahead of me. What place would you be in? So it's possible that if I ran ahead of you, I could be in first place. Okay, if I ran ahead of you, it says, if we were in a race and I was in second
say
place.
Third place.
Well, in order to go ahead of her, you had to have been in third place. Because it says...
Well, you is going ahead of me, but you is not going ahead of I, and I is in second place.
Yeah, I is in second place, right? So the names matter, right? So if we were in a race, and I was in second place, and you ran ahead of me, so you ran ahead of me, what place would you being in, right? So if I was in second place and you ran ahead of me, what place would you? So you is the name, right? If I were
Alex,
in a...
Alex said, look at what Alex
Just tell me. Just tell me.
Oh my God.
He
Okay,
said the answer is praying to Mary.
Let me tell you it, and then that way we won't have to be like you. Who's
Well,
you,
hold on.
No.
Hold on. Don't say nothing. Hold on a second. Listen.
on first?
Hold on. Time out. Yeah, who's on first? Yeah. All right. So let me do this real quick. Let's real quick have some fun. All right. If you get bored, you can just leave. And God bless you. I'll see you in heaven. All right. All right. Let's see. If we.
It sounds better if somebody tells you the joke.
No, it doesn't. It ruins the joke. No, it ruins it. Okay.
Oh, okay,
if we were in a race, all right, right, and I was in second. Okay, so watch this. I second. All right. Okay, I was in second place, and you ran ahead of me. So if you ran ahead of second, I was in second. So you ran ahead of I, right? That means that you would be, you should be in first place, right? Based on the wording, right? Because they ran ahead, all right? But we are in a race. Okay, so if we were in a race and I was in second place and you ran ahead of me.
Holy smokes, Trot.
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, this is like,
hold on a second.
The Father is in heaven and the Son is on earth.
You're making it longer. Hey, you're interrupting it. I was halfway there. Now I'm gonna have to start all over. Okay,
no, Dre, the Son of Man is on earth and in heaven.
I'm so
Dre, you have the answer.
Yeah.
Mr. Dre, you know the answer.
Yeah. Everybody already put it in the chat. The answer.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, not only that, I'm glad I'm not looking at the stupid chat or Googling it. Listen, I can Google it and figure something out in 5 seconds, too. You know what? I'm going to have 10 jokes. I'm going to ask everybody in their face, and you better get one of them right, or that's how I know you Googling. You're lying. You're lying like the devil you are. All right, let's see. Second, first place, me. All right, so you got we, I, you, and me, okay? If we were in a race and I was in second place and you ran ahead of me. So look, you ran ahead of me. So who the heck is me? It could be the I. Let's see.
Well, if you flip the W of the we around, that makes me.
That's right. That makes me. And then if you look that up in the Greek, if you look it up in the Greek.
Master told me this joke last night, and I couldn't get it for nothing until he finally gave me the answer.
Well, I think I'm confused.
Yeah, so the answer, okay, like if we're being serious, right? If we're being serious, listen, if there's somebody in second place and there's someone in first place, let's say you're in third. Let's say I'm the one that's in third place and the finish line is up there. If you pass the person that's in second, you're the one that's in second. I'm saying if we're being for real, right? If you're being for real about the joke.
Yes, you got it.
Well, yeah, but not all jokes do that. A lot of jokes.
He's got to go into the Hebrew and Greek now.
Well, that's the only way I got it right, so I went back. But the point is, there's jokes that they use I, me, you. They do that on purpose to catch you up. You don't know which one it is. So if you don't start playing around with it, you're just going to be guessing. I don't think it's fun just to get. I like to try. I like to try to get the answer right. And I've ran track.
I told my son, I bet you anything Cha is going to get this right because he's very smart.
Yeah, well, and, I'm gonna try to break it down. I'm gonna try to break it down. But if I'm behind two people, one's in first, one's in second, and I'm in third. I don't care if I'm in fifth, 10th, but if I put myself in third, I'm still behind the one in second. So if I pass the one that's in second, I didn't pass the one that's in first. So I'm in second place now. I just went to second.
Good
job. Yeah. But that doesn't mean all the jokes are like that. Some of them, it matters. The I and the you and those things matter. And then, But I had to play around with those to make sure. All right. Anyway, with that being said. All right. Wait, I missed the answer. Wanda, what do you mean you missed the answer? I went over for like an hour.
This guy treated the riddle like it was the Trinity.
You got to. Hey,
He's
listen,
like,
hey,
put forth the riddle.
hey, that's that's who God
the
will.
hypostasis
Hey,
of the we.
that's
if you
who.
turn the W around, it's a me.
Yeah, but that's who God's going to trust with His word. The one that it's okay. They can break. They'll sit there all day. They'll sit there. They'll sweat.
Yeah,
for
you
the,
dissected that.
They got sweat from the brow. You know. All right.
This guy said, if the Father is God and Jesus is God, but the Holy Spirit is God, and the Father's in heaven, but the Son's on earth, so where's the Holy Spirit? So he's probably in third place, but he could be in second. Well, there could be Mary could be in third, so technically he could be in fourth, and he went through a whole
Yeah,
thing.
that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Other people give up and they go, just put it's a Trinity. We're ready to go to lunch. All right, it's a Trinity. Put Trinity. It's a Trinity. So what does that look like? What do you mean, bro? It's a dove, an old decrepit man, and a younger version of himself. Golly, just draw it up real quick. All right, let's go to lunch. And it's like, now.
Council of Nicaea over.
Council of Nicaea over.
Me, myself,
Stamped.
and I. Over.
Over. Done.
Me, myself, and I. Done.
That's right.
Me, my mans and M's.
Me, my mans and M's. All right, guys, we might have a Grit Mastery family. It's either going to be this evening or it's going to be tomorrow morning, okay? One or the other. I do not know off the top of my head which one it is, so make sure that your notifications are on. They didn't even think this
like
hard.
at approximately tonight or tomorrow.
This is hilarious, bro. You know what the filioque is?
Oh, like a Philly cheesesteak?
No. Try. Do you know what the filioque is?
Yeah, it's the Latin word for the Catholics use it for the
like does the Spirit proceed from the Father or from the Son, or from the Son and the Father?
Yeah. Stupid. Yeah. He said they didn't even put them. Alex. Yeah. Yeah. When I hear people bring that up, when the Catholics with the filioque, like, bro, you know we don't use that language, and you're just trying to sound smart. Like, it's just like, bro, stop it. You know, it's kind of like
that's just like when they use the word spy rating. It's like, oh, so God's just spy rating out of control. He can't harness his own emotions.
Hey, I was watching
spy rating.
No, listen. I was watching Renegade debate this dude on this other live, right? I'm sitting in the comments watching, and he finishes. He like goes through this whole thing, right? And the guy's super confused. And at the end, Renegade's like, "Hey, man, real quick. So do you acquiesce? Do you acquiesce to me?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." And the host is like, "Bro, what are you saying?" He's like, "I don't even know what he's saying. I just said yeah." He's basically, you just conceded. I was crying. I was like, "Yo, this dude Renegade is slick, bro."
You gotta be 10 toes down, alert, like alert all the time with Renegade. Otherwise, he's gonna get you.
Well, I mean, when you talk to a bunch of stupid people, it's not hard to look smart.
Oh, facts. These guys are atheists. They don't know. They were completely lost.
Yeah, you know, you can.
He's like, "Do you acquiesce?" And the guy was like,
"Bro, like,
yeah, I just said yes."
It's so easy. The person would say yes because you're using Latin, so they're like, "Oh, it's Latin, yeah, I concur." Like, get out of here. Doesn't matter what word you use, they would have said yes. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But hey,
you ever use the?
But the lesson there is not necessarily that Renegade's using tough words. The lesson is, don't be so prideful and say, "Hey, man, what does that even mean?" You know, make him explain it. Well, and then he has to say, "Well, do you concede?" And he'd be like, "No, I don't."
Well,
like,
again, that's what I'm saying. They're not smart enough. Like, if someone says a word to you like that, bro, like, I don't know. It's so easy to me. Like, I'm not even going to say what I want to say, but you're just talking to idiots. You're talking to idiots, bro. They make you look like a genius. Like, it's just so stupid.
Hey,
so stupid. Let me say that. So hold on. Let me say that. So stupid that somebody would ask you a question like that and your dumb butt would say yes. That's stupid. That's so stupid, bro.
Hey, you think that's dumb? You know Brother Trent, right?
Yeah.
he'll be talking to Islamic believers, and they'll be like, yeah, I read the whole Bible, read the Bible. He's like, oh really? They're like, yeah, and he's like, well, what do you think of the Gospel of David? And they're like, oh yeah,
Oh,
good
he
book.
stole that from
He's
us.
like, the
He
Gospel
stole
of
it.
David. There's no
Hey,
gospel.
hey, we've been doing that for years, bro. I did that like 3 years ago to a Muslim just to catch him in a lie.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
The Gospel of Starbucks. God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, so a Grit Mastery family is either going to be this evening or tomorrow morning. I don't know. Keep your Dre, I need to call you because there's a few things that we both need to write down when we start a timeless Yeshua. So it's not going to be a fast pace like Descaled or a Grit Mastery family. It's going to be a lot slower starting off because we're going to have to. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to have to, try not to turn it into an argumentative room. Like that's just not. It's just not going to be that. And so because of that, there's going to be some people that's not going to really want to continue to come because they're going to want to fight and argue.
I don't think it's going to turn into that because we're not going to bring anybody up that I think is going to want to argue instead of give insight to. So
yeah, I mean,
I have somebody in mind though that is he's a Orthodox Jew. He's a buddy of mine, but the only thing he can't see is Jesus being God. But everything else, like he could go through the Midrash. He speaks Hebrew. He knows. He could see it. He's just like, I don't know where you guys get the whole Jesus being God part, but everything else he sees. So to me, he's saved. Like he believes that's the Messiah.
and that's the thing. When the person is saved, it's not up to us to force anyone to see that. It's very immature. That whole thing, I can't hang with y'all because I don't see exactly. That's not unequally yoked. If someone is saved and they can admit that the Messiah came in the flesh, my friend, we do see the same. All the other stuff, whether it's true or not, the Spirit will come, okay? And it'll get burnt up. Or not it's going to get burnt up, but the Spirit's going to come and burn, which it's just being itself. And what's left is what was supposed to remain. So the Spirit will do that. We don't have to rely on the flesh. And the carnal mind is mad, and you don't have to do all that. That's so stupid and immature. You don't have to do that. Those things will be worked out on themselves. But anyhow, all right, guys. So again, a Grit Mastery family is either going to be this evening or Saturday morning, and we will see you then. So God bless. We'll see you. What's up?
Let me know about when you want to talk so I can fit you into my fishing schedule.
Oh, boy, got that fishing schedule. Jealous, boy. I'm jealous. That boy got a fishing schedule. I need to get back on one. Oh, hey, you asked me the other day if we're still bowling. We didn't bowl the past 2 seasons. We just started back up again. So we didn't bowl last season or the one before, but we're bowling this one. Miss Marie, her husband, just passed away, and she's a widow now, and she's trying to, she's mourning through that. So we're going to pick up another season of bowling, and it's several months. I think it's like 6 to 8 months. It's a long season of bowling. So hopefully after we're done with that, she'll be, at the other stage of mourning and not in because it just happened a couple months ago. So, she's in the first stage of that, which is probably sitting around doing nothing but eating crackers and raisins, but it is what it is. Anyway, all right. Yeah. So God bless, guys. We'll see y'all soon.
Peace.